Strange times that we live in. In order to understand what's going on, you have to be able to go to the order of causes rather than merely effects. And that means you have to have a spiritual mind. You have to put on the mind of Christ. The worldly-minded person will never discern spiritual things. There is a war, all right. There is a war going on, and has been going on for a very long time. St. Paul talked about it in his letter to the Ephesians, chapter 6, when he said, "Our battle is not against human forces. Our battle is against principalities and powers." Now note, those are the names of 2 of the 9 choirs of angels. Principalities and powers, fallen angels. That's what he's referring to. Now, St. Paul, being a saint, and a great teacher, was going to the heart of the matter. St. Paul was not politically correct. Not in the world and not in the church. Our battle is not against human forces. Our battle is against fallen angels, the rulers of this present age of darkness, the spiritual host of wickedness in regions above. Therefore, he says, put on the whole armor of God. Then he goes through what that armor is. Let me make a blunt, flagrant, in-your-face statement, because that's what I like to do. All this mess, all of the war, all of the multiplying natural disasters, all of this hell on earth, all of the flames and the fury is not going to end. This thing in Lebanon, Israel, there will be no peace. Do not be deluded. There will be no peace. Not in Lebanon and not in Iraq, not in any place in that region of the world or any place else. There will be no peace out there until there is peace in here. There will be no security out there until the babe in the womb is secure, that their existence is not imperiled by a sick, degenerate society. That's why there's a mess out there. Do not think for a moment there will be peace. There will not be peace. I hope there is. I hope there is. And I pray there will be. I hope not one more human being has to suffer because of war in Iraq or Lebanon, Israel, Afghanistan, the United States. I hope not one more airplane will be destroyed in the sky or anyplace else. I pray for that. But in my heart, I know it's not going to stop. Why? That would be illogical, irrational, that it would. We reap what we sow. We reap what we sow, and you cannot get around that. Since the turn of the century, since the advent of a new millennium, 250 million babes have been killed in what should have been the most secure place in the universe for them, their own mother's womb. And we wonder why there's no security. But you see, the purely rationalistic mind will never get that. They can't put two and two together. And that would certainly be a highly politically incorrect thing to say. Can you imagine if anyone today in authority would say something like that and make a connection between abortion or even pornography and the hell on earth? Why, he'd be considered out of his mind.